I'm just doing a formal thing. This is the visual aid. I got 10 people. Okay, you can start. All right. How you doing, everybody? Thank you, everybody, for coming, participating in my speech. All right. Most of us have had Chinese food before. Some of us like it, some of us don't, right? But for those who like Chinese food, you might want to listen carefully to my speech. Okay. I'm going to go over some statistics real quick. According to ChineseNewsMagazine.com, no, Chinese News Magazine, there are 41,000 Chinese restaurants in the United States. That's 3 times the number of McDonald's and whatever, Burger King. Family who goes to the Chinese restaurant for dinner is 21% in the West, 14% in the East, and 9% in the South. But little do they know that the Chinese food they are eating is not real. Anyways, dominant Chinese restaurants are Panda Express, Kia Chang, and Wei Pei. I'm sure you all heard about those Chinese restaurants. Well, the origins of Chinese food has started when Chinese people coming over here in the U.S. in the early 1900s. Cited in 2 sources, Thrillist.com, HuffingtonPost.com. Majority of these population of Chinese people were from the southern part of China, which is Canton, and their style of cooking is Cantonese style. According to LifeInTheUSA.com, Chinese people originally came here as railroad workers, mine diggers, and industry workers. And Chinese food significantly made its breakthrough in California when Chinese people created a restaurant called Chow Chow's, which made for strictly Chinese people. But then, since they get American customers, so they alternate their ingredients to adjust to American people's taste, as well as original Chinese ingredients are scarce in the U.S. Say orange chicken. It's simple to make. All you need is an orange and a chicken and some chicken. You mix it together, you got orange chicken. So, yeah. So what's the difference between authentic Chinese food and regular Chinese food that's found in China? Well, the difference is, according to Thrillist.com, Chinese food in America consists of 4 meats: shrimp, beef, pork, chicken, and that's it. That's all the meat you can find in Chinese food, right? Well, real Chinese food consists of all kinds of animals, including animals you see in the zoo, the park, and your house, like dog, like duck, and everything else. So, okay. So I did an interview earlier this week with Mr. Andre over here. He's a former Chinese chef for Golden Spoon in New York. He worked there for about a year, and he also worked at Chinese Cuisine in Atlanta for about a year. So I asked him, so what's your perspective on American Chinese food? He replied, well, if you compare Chinese food and food that's found in China, they are different, but they're still Chinese food. They are just modified food that are created by Chinese people. So then I asked him, what's your favorite Chinese food? He replied, my favorite Chinese food are the Cantonese style. And my favorite dish is the fish mouth soup. So I asked him, if you could refer somebody to Chinese food, which one would you prefer? Authentic one or a regular one they found here? He said, I would definitely prefer authentic Chinese food because they're original and they are better. But the only problem is finding the right restaurant with the right quality. So yes. So I'm not saying Chinese foods are bad, no good, or rip off. But you could always try something new the original, you might like it more. And this concludes my speech. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah. Outstanding.